Hello, and welcome to an overview of the PrimeGov Boards and Commissions posting checklist. The first step in our checklist is to create the meeting. To do so, select the Meetings tab from the left sidebar. When the calendar page appears, you'll want to look for the Add Meeting button at the top of the page. Click this and you will get a Create Meeting box that pops up. In this section, you will want to add all the relevant meeting information to the respective boxes. In the Committee drop-down box, you will be able to find all boards and commissions. Once you've found your board or commission, then go down to Meeting Type. If the meeting type does not appear with the board or commission meeting option, please contact PrimeGov admin or ITSD to help you with the permissions issue. After meeting type, the user will then go down to the title box. It is important to remember that the meeting title is what appears on the public-facing page, so it should be clear what the meeting is. After the title is added, the user can then go down to the date and time boxes. This is where the user will select the date and time for the meeting. We ask that users ignore the public speaker options, as those are not enabled features currently available to boards and commissions. Once the user has input all the information, please select Save. This should prompt you to the pre-meeting page. Here you will be able to see a partial agenda template for your meeting. Please note that users should not make any edits, additions, or deletions to the section headers. This includes public comment, approval of minutes, briefing and possible action, staff updates, and adjournment. These sections are edited and updated by PrimeGov admin and ITSD. To edit the details of the meeting, select the orange arrow at the top right of the page, then select Edit Details. This will prompt users to a meeting settings page where you will find the Details tab. Here you will select the black pencil icon on the top right side of the page. From here, users can edit the title, location, date, and time of the meeting. Please do not edit the public speaker or public comment options. On the same meeting settings page, the user can select the Templates tab to edit the header or footer of an agenda for a specific meeting date. Once the Templates tab is chosen, the user can then double-click the word Agenda. Please note that users should not turn on or off any of the buttons at the top of this section, but scroll down to Template Heading and Template Footer text boxes. In these text boxes, users can update any content or fix errors in grammar or formatting. It is important to note that users should not edit any text with double brackets, as this text is coded into the agenda. Any changes to this code will disrupt the posting of the agenda. For users who want to paste content from a Word document into these text boxes, they should first paste into an app like Notes so that HTML code will be stripped from the content. This will prevent any disruption into the pasting of the template heading and template footer text boxes. To replicate the changes to the template heading and template footer to the packet portion, users should first select the source button in the agenda section. They will then want to copy the content in this source box, then scroll down to the packet section. Double-click packet and scroll down to the header or footer. Depending on which box you are replicating, you will then select the source button in packet. Here you will clear the content and then paste what you took from the agenda. Once you have pasted in the new content, click OK and then scroll back up to the top of the packet section Here, you will click the checkbox next to the name to save. Repeat this process with the agenda portion so you can save the changes to that section as well. Another step for our boards and commissions checklist is to add individual items to the agenda. To do this, you will once again go to the left side of the page and select the Forms button. From here, you'll want to click the Boards and Commissions box, which will prompt you to the memo form. Here under Committee Type, you will find all boards and commissions, where you shall choose the board and commission that you are assigned to. After this, you will select the meeting type and the meeting date. Then you will find meeting sections where you want the item to appear under. The system requires that all subject fields be filled in. Empty subject fields will be outlined in red until filled in appropriately. Once everything is filled in, the user can then hit submit. Once the user hits submit, the screen should prompt the user to view my tasks. Other options to view tasks are to click the clipboard up at the top by your name, or on the left side bar where you can find the Tasks button. All three options will take you to the same workflow tasks page where you can find the item that you just created. Once in the workflow tasks page, the user will be in the My Workflow Tasks section. This tab will consist of all items pending your immediate approval in the workflow, and you should also see the item that you just created. Users will select the committee appropriate to the item of interest, which you can select the Boards and Commissions dropdown. And from here, you can search for the item of interest by filtering through keywords such as the posting language, meeting date, task name, or date of creation. To review your agenda and any items added to the agenda, the user will once again go to the left sidebar and select the Meetings button. From this calendar, the user can then search for the date of their meeting, where they can then select. Once you select your meeting, you will once again see the pre-meeting page. From here, you will click on the orange printer icon at the top right of the page. At the Media Meeting page, users can now compile the HTML and PDF versions of their agendas and packets. At this time, we ask that you do not compile the docx version. To do this, you will select the three dots on the right side of HTML and PDF versions. This will then give you the option to compile. Once compiled, the three dots can then be used again to select Publish Public, or also download the HTML or PDF versions. Please avoid publishing internally, as this function is not an option at this time. Users can compile a packet, but do not publish packets at this time. Compiling the packet will allow you to download if this is something that is useful for the user, but once again, please do not publish. Upon selecting Publish Public, your meeting is now visible on the public portal and on SA SpeakUp. To confirm that your agenda has posted, go to the PrimeGov public portal page. And here you can confirm that your agenda has posted and is visible to the public.